is, was, are, were. Begin, began. Blow, blew. Break, broke. Build, built. Buy, bought. Catch, caught. Come, came. Cut, cut. Do, did. Draw, drew. Drive, drove. Eat, ate. Fall, fell. Feed, fed. Find, found. Fly, flew. Get, got. Give, gave. Go, went. Have, had. Hold, held. Keep, kept. Know, knew. Lead, led. Leave, left. Let, let. Make, made. Mean, meant. Meet, met. Pay, paid. Put, put. Ride, rode. Run, ran. Say, said. See, saw. Sell, sold. Send, sent. Set, set. Sit, sat. Sleep, slept. Speak, spoke. Speed, sped. Spend, spent. Swim, swam. Teach, taught. Tell, told. Think, thought. Throw, threw. Win, won. Write, wrote.
we go. There go my people. Is the audio playing? Thank you, Mr. Dunn. Thank you. This is how you know it's live, because we have mistakes that we otherwise would delete and never let the world see. But I was able to fix the lighting and my hair, so positive things occurred. All right, so let's go and read the paragraph if we can. It was nighttime. He went out to walk his dog. His dog was big. His dog's name was Max. "Let's go, Max," he said to his dog. He walked past his neighbor's house. He saw there were no lights in the house. His neighbor was not home. He walked past the market. There were people shopping for groceries. He remembered he needed milk. He tied Max to a pole. "Wait here, Max," he said. He walked inside the market. It took 15 minutes to buy the milk. He untied Max and continued walking. He walked back to his house. He let Max inside the house. It was time to feed Max. He served Max a bowl of dog food. Max ate it quickly. It was late. He took Max to the backyard. Max slept in a doghouse. He said good night to Max. Max barked. Arf, arf. Okay, let's listen to that paragraph. It was very long. We will listen to the paragraph one more time to review, and then we can have our quiz. Are we ready? We're almost ready. Bonjour tout le monde. Vous allez? No?
The audio's not working for some reason.
Bonjour tout le monde. Vous allez? No? Nope. Quiz.
Samsung mic working now.
Again, this is how you know it's live. All right, well then, let's take a quiz. Let's look at our close where we put our sentences in the correct order. Remember, what is the correct order for a sentence? A sentence will always have your subject first, and then your verb, and then your object. Or, in a similar way to explain, your sentence will always start with who. Who is doing the activity? Who is completing the action? What? What is the action? And then we follow with where. Where is the action located? When? At what time or in what time is the action taking place? When? How? How is the action being completed? And why? Why is the action being completed in this way? Okay, so let's start from the beginning. Always we have the who, and then the what, and then where, when, how, and why. Let's look at this sentence. To his, he, out, went, dog, walk. Remember, this sentence is in the past, so our verb will also be in the past. So let's take a look. Who? Who is completing the action? He. He is completing the action. What? What is he doing? He went. Our verb in the past is the word went. He went. Where did he go? He went out. Now, we don't have the time, but we do have the reason. Why did he go out? He went out to walk his dog. Your reason is the word to walk. Why did he go out? He went out to walk his dog. Okay? He went out to walk his dog. Let's see. Oh, punto, period. Let's see if we got this correct.
Yeah.
Huzzah, 100%. I love 100%. Very nicely done. All right, let's take a look at question number 2. Okay. Oof, my hair looks kind of crazy. Boom, boom. What are the words in this sentence here?
Walked. He.
Walked. He.
Neighbor's house.
Neighbor's house.
Past his.
Past his. Ooh, this is good. Past. When you move past something or someone, move past. In Spanish, the word is pasar. Voy a pasar por la tienda. I'm gonna go past the store, which is something I do on the regular because I don't go in, I just go by. I don't go in, I just go by, and I wave at the store and I say, I miss you. By past. Ooh! Beautiful, Evie is right. You can say by or you can say past. I go by the store. I go past the store. I miss shopping. I used to shop, solía. I used to shop all the time, and now I don't. And my heart is breaking a little bit. Okay, no one cares. All right, walked he neighbor's house past his. Remember his, H-I-S, his is the possessive to talk about he. So for the man, it is his. For example, his house or his delicious cup of coffee. Raúl, my beautiful, wonderful friend, hizo, made a delicious cup of coffee. I make coffee, and when I make coffee, my porque es mío, my coffee is like, but Raul's coffee, his coffee is wonderful. Wonderful. His coffee is just the bomb. So, his is the possessive in Spanish, posesivo. His coffee is wonderful. His is the possessive for he. Okay, so who are we talking about? Who is completing the action? He. He is completing the action. What is he doing? It's in the past, so let's look for the word that's in the past. Walked. Should be walked past. Yes? He walked past. Where? Where did he walk past? Thank you, Miss Virginia. He walked past where? His neighbor's house. He walked past his neighbor's house. Period. So we have our subject, who, he. We have our verb, what? Walked. We have walked past, and then we have the where. Where did he walk past? He walked past his neighbor's house. All right, let's check it. No? Yes? Yes! 100%! Huzzah! Congratulations to all of you. You're beautiful and you're wonderful. You're smart. All right, we'll do one more and then we will return to our PowerPoint. Ooh.
He, milk needed remembered.
Ooh. He, milk needed remembered. I remembered all those words. He, milk needed remembered. He. It was a joke dying to happen. Okay, so he. This one is definitely a level 2 challenge waiting to happen. He. This one's actually a good one and a proper level 2 question. So let's take a look. Who? Who is completing the activity? He, the guy. I don't remember his name. Say John or Nate. He. What happened?
No name for him.
He. What was the verb? He needed. Remember, again, we're talking about something in the past. So he needed. What did he need? Oh no, excuse me. He remembered. I remembered that he remembered. He remembered. What did he remember? He remembered he needed milk. He remembered he needed milk. With this one, I'd like to go to the Google Translate because I want to show you something interesting. In English, we have the word that. In Spanish and French, it's que. We have the word que. So for example, I remembered that. Recuerde que algo. I remembered that. Or maybe I knew that. Sabía que something. So in this case, you can say something like, He remembered he needed milk. So for the long sentence, oof, big and heavy. He remembered he needed milk. Thank you, Miss Virginia. Thank you. I can make equal. He remembered that he needed milk. He remembered that he needed milk. Because we have the word that, we will begin a new sentence over again. For my students who speak Spanish, ¿por qué tenemos la palabra that? Vamos a empezar de nuevo con otra frase. Nuevo sujeto, nuevo verbo, nuevo objeto. Entonces, es casi como tenemos dos frases juntos. Y nuestra conexión es la palabra that. En español, que. Pero en inglés, la palabra that en esta manera de conexión es opcional. Entonces, podemos hacer igualmente. He remembered he needed milk. Or, equally, he remembered that he needed milk. Because we have the word that, we start our sentence over from the beginning. And we have a new subject, a new verb, and a new object. And our connection is the word that. That. But in English, the word that is optional. So we can say equally, he remembered he needed milk, or equally, he remembered that he needed milk. All right, I think we did okay. Let's go to our PowerPoint and we'll talk about some of the vocabulary words for routines. Thank you for playing along. Woohoo! Yeah, next slide. Next slide. And ta-da! We're perfect. We're wonderful. Beautiful. All right. Well, welcome again. You're so beautiful. You're so wonderful. Let's look at some vocabulary. Routines. In Spanish, the word routine is rutina. Also, jail cell, but whatever. Okay, so I don't know. Got nothing. So when you have 1 year equals 12 months. I want to practice the pronunciation of each of the months. I think it will be actually very good for us. So if we can practice the pronunciation for each of the months. We'll click next on our arrow key and we have animation. So for number 1, January. 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 Number 2, February. February. Now, I know what you're thinking. You see the spelling and you think should be February. But no, it's February. If you look to the right, you will see, I think to the right, you'll see the word February. The R is totally silent, so it's February. February. The next month, March. March. Marzo. March. The next month, April. April. Next, May. Mayo. May. When I was young, we said April showers, April rain brings May flowers, because every April we have a lot of rain, and every May the flowers bloom and then die in the next month June. What?
Thanks,
Thanks, Evie. Well, it's true. We live in Texas. Everything is hot here. It's difficult to grow plants in the state that we're in. It was dramatic, but true. April rains bring May flowers. April showers bring May flowers. And then in June, the sun is too hot.
Hey, that's the next one. June.
June! And then the next one, June, instead of June. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, but when we have a word and the last letter is the letter E, when we have a word and the last letter is E, the E is silent, always silent. We will not pronounce the letter E at the end of a word. So instead of June, it's June. Nothing more than June. June, July. I love July. Fireworks. Heat. July is good. All right, June, July. Next one is August. 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 Nunca pasa ya. En agosto. One of my favorite singers of all time. Okay, no one cares. September. September. October. October. November. November. And then the last one, December. December. We have Christmas in December sometimes. And maybe my birthday. Okay. So, I should have been back here the whole time. But next slide, please. Okay. Now, we have 1 week. 1 week equals 7 days. 1 week is 7 days. So for example, could be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All 7 of those days equals a week. Now, it is important that Saturday and Sunday equals the weekend. So when we say weekend, en significa fin, entonces fin de semana es literalmente weekend. The weekend es el fin de semana. It's the end of your week. Saturday and Sunday. So weekend is only Saturday and Sunday. Week is all 7 of the days, Monday through Saturday, or Sunday through Saturday. For the 7 days, it's the week. For the 2 days in the end, Saturday and Sunday, it is your weekend. It's your weekend. Okay, let's look at our next slide. Now, here we have the days of the week. In the United States, our order for the days of the week always start number 1 with the best day of the week, Sunday. Sunday. The next day is Monday. You notice every word will include day, porque es un día. Monday. Sunday. The next one is Tuesday. This one's kind of difficult to remember, but I remember because es el segundo día que tengo que trabajar. Es Tuesday. The next one is Wednesday. Los ven. Do y'all see that? There's a D in the middle of the word, and we do not pronounce it. It's just Wednesday. Wednesday? No, just Wednesday. Nada más, just Wednesday. Next word. This one's hard. Thursday. Thursday. The TH, the TH sound will have your tongue out of your teeth like this. And tienes que soplar un poquito. You have to blow a little bit. Thursday. Thursday. So let's review from beginning to end now. Sunday, como es sol. Sunday. Monday. You go back to work on Monday to make money. Monday. Tuesday. There's 2 more days to make money. I don't know. Tuesday. Wednesday. Thursday. The next one is Friday. Friday. When I was young, we fried fish on Friday. And so Friday was Fish Friday. You would go fry fish. So para tener pescado frito, era nuestra tradición en nuestra familia. Entonces, comida frito era por viernes. Fried food was for Friday. It was cute and delicious. My mother's food is really delicious. So, Friday. Fried fish for Friday. Okay, Friday. What about, there's Thursday, there's Friday. Last one, Saturday. Saturday. Now, sometimes we make the pronunciation Saturday, but in the United States, we usually pronounce it like Saturday. Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. All right, let's look at our next slide. When we talk about something that is permanent, when we talk about something that is routine, in Spanish, rutina, when we talk about something that is a habit, hábito, or when we talk about something that is a fact, un hecho. Hecho, fact, hábito, habit, rutina, routine. We will use the form in the present. Present simple is to describe something that is routine. What happens all of the time? This is how you know. They're your clues. ¿Cómo se dice clues? I don't know. Google! Google knows. If you don't know, Google knows. This is my solution for everything. Oh, pues Google. Claro. Google knows. Pistas. So, creo que lo he escuchado. Pista. So, por una pista, for your pista de hoy, for your clue for today, ¿cómo lo sabes? Es en la forma presente. How would you know it's in the present tense? If you remember from the class we had, I think on Tuesday, when we had our class on Tuesday, we talked about the present continuous, right? Where something is happening maybe in this moment, right now, or it's something that is in process. In this case, something that is routine, a habit, or a fact, es un hecho, es la verdad. In these cases, we will definitely use the form present, not present continuous. If it happens every single day. Now, let's go to our next slide and we'll see some of the clues. Our clues, nuestras pistas, are clues for how you know it should be in the present tense. For example, In the afternoons. Con la S, with the S at the end, I know it's something that's pretty consistent all the time. In the afternoons, in the evenings, at nights, por todas las noches, for all the nights, at nights, or in the afternoon, in the afternoons. Very common on the weekends. For example, yo voy a la tienda en los fines de semana. Is that right?
En los fines de semana.
En the fines de semana. Oof, Spanish is complicated. I'm sure you say that about English. Okay, so on the weekends. So I go to the store. ¿Estoy yendo? No, yo voy. Why? Why is it not I going? I going. It's not because it's in this moment. It's because it's part of my routine. Cada fin de semana, every single weekend, I go to the store and I buy fish so I can fry my fish. Every single weekend, I go to the store so that I can fry my fish. On weekends, on Sundays, for los domingos. On Sundays, I go to church. ¿Estoy yendo a la iglesia? I am going to the church? No. Why? Because it's not right now. It is an action that happens every single week. It is a routine. Every week, every Sunday, I go to church. Every Sunday, I go to church. On Mondays, I go to work. On Mondays, I go to work. On Tuesdays, I also go to work. If you want to say every day means Sunday, yes, Monday, yes, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, yes. For all the days is the same, every day. For example, I drink 5 cups of delicious coffee every day. Every day. On Sunday? Yes. On Monday? Yes. On Tuesday? Yes, 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 yes. On Wednesday? Also yes. Every day I drink 5 cups of coffee. Don't tell my doctor. I drink 5 cups of coffee every day. Every night I drink 1 gallon of water. You can tell my doctor that. I drink 1 gallon of water every night. Don't judge me. I have to balance that out, man. I drink a lot of coffee. Look, man, my skin breaks out if I don't drink water. Those are your options. Look ugly or drink water. I choose to drink water. So, that was maybe too far. Please don't use that. Okay. You drink, but every night. On Sunday, yes. On Tuesday, yes. Every night, I drink 1 gallon of water to compensate por mi café. Okay, let's take a look at our next slide. Here we are looking at the present tense conjugation. Our subjects, if we can remember, are I, you, he for 1 man, she for 1 woman, it for 1 thing, like my delicious cup of coffee, We, you and me together, we, and they, for those people over there, ellos. When you have a verb, any verb, in the present tense, we will use the verb eat, for example, to show you. The verb will be the same for all, except for he, she, and it. For the third person, we will add the S at the end of the sentence. Do you see? I eat. I eat. You eat. He, she, it eats. Con S. He eats. She eats. It eats. We eat. They eat. In the form in the present, present simple, our conjugation is always the same. I, you, we, they, no change. Only one change for the third person, he, she, and it. In this example, I eat breakfast at 6 a.m. You eat breakfast at 8:10 a.m. He eats breakfast on Saturdays. Do you see it says on Saturdays? Saturdays meaning every single Saturday. It's part of a routine. Nuestra pizza, our clue, is on Saturdays. Because you see on Saturdays, you know that it is a routine. And because you know it is a routine, we have to say it in the present tense. So he eating? No, only he eats. He eats. He eats breakfast on Saturdays. She eats. She eats breakfast in the mornings. She eats breakfast in the mornings. It eats. It eats breakfast at 8:30 a.m. We eat breakfast every day. Ellos, they eat breakfast all the time. I eat breakfast all the time. But sometimes yes, sometimes no. All right, let's take a look at our video to talk about routines and habits. This video will include many vocabulary words, very many verbs that talk, that talk about the routines that we have. What do I do in the daytime? What do I do in the afternoon? Let's look at some of the verbs we use and how we use them to describe our routines. Let's take a look. Can we see? Get up. Levántate. Get up. Oof. Take a shower. Yes? Mm-hmm. Take a shower. So in this lady's case, what time does she take a shower? At what time is she taking her shower? I don't know what kind of woman this is to wake up at 6 a.m. like that. 6:30. She takes ella. She takes a shower. For me, is I take. For you, it's you take. But for she, it's she takes. She takes a shower. She takes a shower at 6:30. the intention is that every single day at 6:30, she takes a shower. Let's take a look at our next slide. We have he, get dressed, get dressed. So with the means you put on your clothes. You put on your clothes in the morning is to get dressed. We must use the words both get and dressed together. They should be connected. They're friends. They need to stay together. Get dressed. I cannot say simply I get dressed. For me, it's I get dressed. For you, it is you get dressed. But for we, also, we get dressed. But for the third person, for the he, she, and it, it's gets dressed. We will only change the first word, gets dressed. We won't say gets dressed, just gets dressed. All right, let's look at our next verb. Eats breakfast. Con contexto tiene sentido. Eat breakfast. So I eat breakfast. You eat breakfast. But for he or for she, they eats. She eats breakfast. But for they have a group. When are they eating breakfast? Why, they eat breakfast at 7 a.m., like a bunch of hooligans. They eat breakfast. Actually, that's pretty normal. They eat breakfast. Okay, letter F. Make lunch. Para hacer comida. Make lunch. Bless. Make lunch. So our verb is make. And what are we making? ¿Qué estamos haciendo? What are we making? Lunch. Make lunch. So, I make lunch. You make lunch. He or she, in this case, she makes lunch. She makes lunch. Okay, next one. Okay, drop the children at school. Drop. Take.
Take the children to school.
Oh, the new one is different. Take the children to school. Take the children to school. At what time do they, the family, do they take the children to school? They take the children to school at 7:30 a.m. Hooligans. They take the children to school at 7:30 a.m. Let's look at our next one. Which? Take the bus to school. Let's park here for just a hot second. When we talk about transportation, you take the children to school, you take the bus to school. So what's our subject? Who are we talking about? You or they or he. And what's happening? You take. Pero what do you take? You take the bus, or you take the car, or you take the children. Where? To school. In this case, she, this lady, she takes the bus to school. And it looks like her husband will take his car to work. Equal to take his car to work would be what? Drive to work or go to work. Good. Thank you. You can go to work or you can drive to work. When you have your car, you drive. So he drives to work in his car. I drive, you drive, he drives. Next. I think we have space for like 2 more. All right. Now here you have, we can play them both. Go to school.
Be in school.
Be in school. Work. Work. Todo el mundo tiene que trabajar. Everybody in the world's got to work. Here we are. Okay, so be in school. Now this one, if you remember, what's our conjugation of the verb to be? I am, you are, he is, she is. So when we say be in school, we will not say I be in school. I be in school. Is that okay? No. Instead of I be in school, we will say I am. I am in school. I am in school. Or you are. You are in school. You are in school. In this moment, very true, you and I together, we are in school. This is true. We are in school. We are in school right now. Work. I work 6 days a week. You work 6 days a week. My sister works 4 days a week. Estoy celosa. I am jealous. She works 4 days a week. But she's very beautiful and smart, so that's why. It's okay. She works 4 days a week. So I work 6 days a week. She works 4 days a week. Work. And then let's look at our last one, and then we will do a homework assignment and leave. Okay, go to the market. Market is a word we use to describe grocery store. Let's write that word, grocery store. Grocery store. It's a heavy word, grocery store. Grocery store is the place where you go to buy your food, yes? So, go to the market. She goes to the market. Pones la S porque es de ella, right? She goes to the market. He goes to the market. Pero si es solamente tú y yo, it's I go. I go to the market. Okay. So I go to the market on Friday to buy fish to fry. I go to the market. I'm on a diet, so I don't fry it anymore. I put it in the oven. But I go to the market. I can also say equally, I go to the grocery store. I go to the grocery store. I go to the grocery store. I go to the market. Those are equal. That's all the time that we have for today. So, remember, we have homework for the reading, and we have homework to practice talking about the routines in your classroom online. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your time and your patience. You are wonderful students. You are more than I deserve. You are absolutely wonderful. Don't forget, on Monday, we will continue our conversation on habits and routines, the present simple, and our negative tense. To practice, go to your classroom online in our classroom app and do your homework and watch some of the videos. Take a quiz to practice the things that you learned here in the classroom. Thank you for your time and your patience. You are wonderful students and you are more than I deserve. Don't forget to practice, 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 because practice makes perfect. Thank you.